Hey, what is up, everyone? It is I, Mike V. Welcome to another edition of the Tuesday Talk Q&A. Today is October 18th, 2022. So for tonight's stream, I'm going to go ahead and do a brief discussion on online gambling. I'm going to be showing you guys a website that has some information regarding the state of state-by-state legal online gambling. Just do a quick discussion there, and then we're going to go ahead and hand it over to you guys and answer your questions. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and just wait a few seconds, and then we'll go ahead and begin. Hope everyone had a good weekend as we kick off this brand new week. I did today. I have gone ahead and put a bullet point list of the next things I want to do, at least before my next big project, because I need to give you guys some filler content. I wasn't able to provide it last week. Still recovering from the Reno trip last week, but now we should be hopefully back to normal. But we do have quite a bit of the family's going to be quite busy for the next couple of months because we got a lot of repainting, repaving the driveway, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not going to describe that. It's not why we're here. But David, I see you in the chat. Hey, you made a little money. That's awesome. That is awesome. What game were you playing? But we're going to go ahead and go right away with the topic of the day. Let's go ahead and bring us to, where is it? Okay, right here. So this is the website. So if you ever have any question about the state of internet gambling within the United States, so this applies only if you are in the U.S., which most of my viewers are. This website has some good information. PlayUSA.com/US. If you go here, you can actually see which states actually have locally legalized online gambling. And so they update this regularly, and there's some news columns. But the thing I want to go to is right here, the list of states, and there's multiple pages. All right, David. So you play Ultimate X. Clocks, you ever see the clocks right? The clocks rock around the clock. I'm not sure. I'd have to go see if it's on videopoker.com as well. Kansas. Kansas is actually, I think, one of the recent states to enact sports betting, and actually, it's right here on my screen here. So we're going to go through the states on the list here, but Kansas currently has sports betting, only online sports betting. So if you want to play poker or casino games, you're pretty much going to have to go to an offshore site or go to another state that has it. But you do have sports betting. So we're going to go ahead and actually go through the list here. So I do have some notes here on a piece of paper here to my right that I'll be referring to. So I remember what I want to mention. But one thing that's been common for the past decade or so now is that the U.S. has been behind the other developed countries around the world, primarily Europe, when it comes to a legal framework for online gambling, online poker, etc. And I don't know why, but I'm going to give a guess. It's because that here in the U.S. we are spoiled for choice when it comes to brick and mortar establishments. There's a casino pretty much in any state that you live in, unless you live in Utah or Hawaii. You pretty much are a short drive away from a casino. So it's pretty easy to find good choices for physical locations. David, I don't really want to give out my personal email, to be honest. You said it's called Ultimate AX. Um, you sure it's not like Ultimate? Let's see. There's videopoker.com has many versions of Ultimate. There's Ultimate X Gold, Ultimate X. I forgot exactly. There's a few of them out there. Um, but I can go ahead and check it out. But right now I don't want to give my personal email just yet at this time, and I'm in the process also of working on revamping my old website that I haven't worked on in the past 3 years. Here, I need to put some light on. Um, and then when I finish revamping my old website, I can give you my business email that, that I haven't used in so long. But if you could hold off on it, that would be good. I'm going to try to work on that within the next couple of weeks. It's on my to do list right now. Actually, I've been creating notes on that when I was in Reno last weekend, so I've got that. I've got those notes somewhere here in my room right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the list here. So Arizona, online sports betting. And as you can see, most of these states, if I scroll down a little bit further, you could see the rundown here. So most of the states I'm going to list here are pretty much going to have sports betting only. 23 states plus the District of Columbia. That's almost half the states. For online casino, so if you want to play slots, video poker, blackjack, there's only 6 available, and online poker, it's also just 6. So let's go ahead and go through the list here. So Arizona, as I said, online sports betting. Colorado, online sports betting. Connecticut, online casino, online sports betting, but no online poker. Delaware, online casino, online poker, but no online sports betting. Illinois, just online sports betting. Same thing with Indiana, Iowa, Kansas. Let's go to the next page here. Louisiana, that's a new one, online sports betting. Then we got Maine, Maryland, and Massachusetts pending for online sports betting. So these are new ones coming up pretty soon. Michigan, it's all 3. One of, I think, only a few states that have all 3. Mississippi, Montana, online sports betting. Here next door to me in Nevada, online sports betting and online poker, but no online casino. Hopefully, maybe that will change. And for online poker specifically, there's only one site currently running, WSOP.com. I do have an account there. I have played there before. New Hampshire, just online sports betting. New Jersey has all 3. New York, just online sports betting. Ohio is pending right now for online sports betting. Oregon, just online sports betting. Pennsylvania is the other state that is all 3. All 3 of them. Then we got Rhode Island and Tennessee, online sports betting. Virginia, online sports betting. And then West Virginia has online casino, online sports betting, and it's currently pending right now with online poker. So maybe all 3 at some point. But even if it is right now, the state is pretty low in population. It would need to join a multi-state compact in order for online poker sites to profitably want to serve the state of West Virginia, from what I understand. And then Wyoming, last one, online sports betting. So these are the states. If you currently live in them, or if you live near them, let's say you're a short drive away across the state line from one of these states, because you don't have to be a resident of these states to play on the sites that serve them. You just need to be a U.S. resident in general, for the most part. Some of the sites may even allow foreigners to join as well. It just depends on the regulations. But if you live in these states, or if you live near these states, you can. Then the options there that they have are probably going to be your best choices, simply because you have the backing of the state regulator. Now, let me see here on my notes here. So, what happens if you're in another state? You're far away from one of these states. Well, you're for the most part, you're pretty much limited to any of the few offshore sites that are out there, and that comes with its own pros and cons. You have to do your own research on that. Uh, so there are two different options. There are the few sites that are still out there that are based in like either Costa Rica or a Caribbean island that will voluntarily decide, hey, we'll accept U.S. customers despite the risk. But they're not that many. The ones that come to my mind are Bovada, Ignition Casino, America's Card Room. Uh, those are sites that have online poker, but they also have online casino gambling, and in the case of Bovada, it has sports betting as well. Um, those have been around for years. Bovada specifically was the rebranding of Bodog for U.S. customers. Bodog still exists uh, outside the U.S. for serving primarily Canada and Latin America at this time. Um, it's obviously, you're gonna have to do your research. Make sure, okay, yeah, that these sites are actually paying out, and if you're comfortable with the different deposit and withdrawal methods, because when you're playing on a site that is legal in the state that you're in, for example, in one of these states that's on this list, or I'll go ahead and go through them again. Um, then it's pretty easy. They're going to have a lot of options for deposits and withdrawals, different bank transfer, e-wallets, uh, credit or debit cards, and uh, and then withdrawal options are usually going to be some of the same ones, bank transfer, and some even, for example, in like Nevada and New Jersey, for example, you can deposit and withdraw by cash at the cage at the associated partner brick and mortar casino. So that's another interesting option too. So you could actually deposit and withdraw with cash. However, on the offshore sites, you're pretty much stuck with two deposit options nowadays. One is a credit or debit card. That usually the offshore site will um, will have a merchant account that is foreign based and because of that, your bank might decline your card usage. So you got to keep that in mind, and of course, the other option that's becoming popular with many of these offshore sites is with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin being a deposit option as well as a withdrawal option. For withdrawals outside of crypto, you're pretty much stuck with checks. So that's another negative thing too, and also keep in mind as well with any online casino, whether it's one that is in a legal state or one that's offshore, you got to look at the withdrawal policy, um, and what because some online sites like to put in a maximum withdrawal per day or per week. So if you win big, you got to keep that in mind. So there's a lot of things to consider. Uh, so that was one of the possible options for those in states that don't have you know fully legalized internet gambling. So like California, where I'm at, for example. Uh, and Texas is another example as well. So where Mark lives. Um, but the other option seems to be quite popular with a lot of YouTube creators now, is the sweepstakes sites, and some people have reservations on it. They may not, some may not like it, some may do. I don't have a strong opinion on them at the moment because I haven't played on one of them, so I can't really give you a verdict on that. But a lot of sites that have affiliate links, like pocketfives.com or PokerNews.com. You know, many of, especially with online poker, which I'm more familiar with, they're willing to advertise the sweepstakes sites with affiliate links, but not the offshore sites like America's Card Room or Bovada. And actually, it's part of their policy not to do it anymore. I think it has to do with the fact that of that it has to do with that online poker crackdown back in 2011. Uh, they decided to make that their policy, but they're more likely to tell you that it's actually in some ways more within the law. It's a bit of a gray area, the sweepstakes based sites, but because they operate in that manner, they're not. You have to remember that they're not technically online casinos. They operate differently, as with the sweepstakes model. Because what I've looked at the terms and conditions for some of these, and one thing I noticed is that if you don't log in 90 days, your sweeps cash will be removed. So it's like that is no, because and some online gambling sites have stuff in the terms and conditions in general where they will where you forfeit your funds if you don't log in after a certain, but usually that's like 1, 2, 3 years inactivity, much longer, and they'll usually give you an email reminder. So there's that. I haven't had that happen to me at all, and I've had multiple months without logging into to some of my real money accounts before, whether it's a reputable one or even an offshore one, which there are some good ones out there. And the last thing I want to mention is is the fact, a little bit of a misconception about if your state is not listed here in the legal ones, that means it's illegal. That is not necessarily true. It just means that the state your state in question hasn't really taken the issue to make it like fully legal or fully illegal. It's pretty much just a gray area for most states. Here where I am in California, included at this time. What that just means that you as the player are not breaking any laws for playing on an offshore site. So that's why. So if you're in any other state, then you just have to do your research. Accept the risks. And for me personally, I don't play slots. I don't online. I rarely play table games unless it's to show it on YouTube. I've done it before from Costa Rica, and I'll occasionally play video poker as well. I do still have a balance remaining on my Ignition account that I could maybe use in a future video. But most of the time, whenever I play online, it's Texas Hold'em. It's online poker because that's my game, and that's what I usually dedicate myself to. Justin, welcome back. Do Caesars Casino have good video poker payouts? That is a good question. I can actually go ahead and look it up. Now, I don't know where Caesars Casino is located in which states, but I could probably do a quick search here. Let me actually go ahead and go back to this screen for the moment. Let me just do a search here. Okay, the first link it gives me looks like it's the one the one that's regulated in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Okay, it's the New Jersey gambling. What is it? The New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement, I think the name is. Yeah. So here's Caesars Casino. Now, does it allow me to go and where is it? Video poker. Let's see what they have. Actually, let me go ahead and bring the screen back up since I'm here. There we go. This is what I have here. Can I click on video poker? Okay, here's the wow, you got Ultimate X. Yeah, so I know the ones that IGT has released for online are the regular multi-hand, the regular Game King, and the Ultimate X. I know those are available. Oh, Justin says Mayor Casino in Illinois. Okay, so you're probably talking about brick and mortar, because I don't think online casino. I'm talking about online casino gambling, and I don't think that is legal yet in Illinois. No, online sports betting is. If we look right here. Uh, but in terms of, I guess since we're already near the end of my discussion on, let me go back to here. I want to check out VP Free 2. I'm just curious myself. That's why I'm going ahead and checking things out here. Let's see, casinos. We want. Where is? I guess it's under Midwest. There's Caesars Southern Indiana. So I don't know which. If you can give me the city in Illinois. Actually, does it even show the casinos in Illinois here? Or maybe it's under a different category. Harris Council Bluffs, Iowa. Okay, let me just do a. All right, so I'm just going, looking for the anything with an IL. Let me actually do this here. Okay. Oh wow, DraftKings Casino. Does it actually show? Okay, Harris, Hollywood Aurora, Hollywood. I don't know if any of these ring a bell here. I'm just looking at VP Free 2. But I guess if you're in New Jersey here, let me go ahead and show one of these up. Let me go open up Game King. I'll go open up Demo Play. Yes, I'm over 21. Gives you that reminder. Golden Nugget, New Jersey has a similar suite of games. Just want to load this up here. I do believe the casinos do have the option to change the pay tables here. This is unique to online gambling. Because one thing about online slots and online table games and all that stuff is that the payback percentage is set by the manufacturer or the software provider, and there is no and the casino can't even change it. It's unique to that. GVC is the name. Okay, I'll go and check again. Let's see, jacks are better here. Oh boy, 8-5 jacks are better. That's yucky. Yep, 8-5 jacks are better for Caesars Casino in New Jersey online. That's no good. Wait. Return to game, more games. Let's look at double bonus. Double bonus. It is. Oh, I should probably be showing you the screen. There. This is what This is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's also 8-5. Yep, 8-5 double bonus. Interestingly, the the online gambling sites that are based in Europe, for example, that do offer IGT games like this Game King, they actually have it set to 9.6, you know, and here it's set to 8.5. So it's even worse here. That's so funny. All right, we'll go ahead and I know some comments here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a so just you say GVC. I'm not getting it here. Maybe it's not tracked by VP Free 2. And I think the Illinois. I think it's you're considered Midwest, right? You're not East Coast. You're not Gulf Coast. That's Biloxi, Mississippi. West is anything except is west of Denver, excluding Nevada. Nevada's right here. Laughlin, Reno, Tahoe, Las Vegas. So David, you asked about. I think I did see Hollywood Casino here. All right, so that's Aurora, Hollywood Casino, Greektown. Is it the Kansas Speedway, or is there another one here? I guess it's Toledo. Okay, I'm guessing it's the Kansas Speedway is the one you're asking about. Looks like according to this they have. Yeah, let me go ahead and put your comment up on screen. They've got 9.6 double bonus. Starting at $1 denomination, single hand. Looks like there's 8 machines in a non-smoking room. That's what this NS stands for. Yeah, Game King's a non-smoking area. $1 and $2 denomination. There are also Game Kings in a special VP area. And there are bar tops. Okay, yeah, Speedway. Yeah, so yeah, Hollywood Casino, Kansas Speedway. Yeah, so this is what's listed on VP Free 2. So you've got 9.6 double bonus. You've got double bonus, $1, $2. Looks like you could find 8 machines in the non-smoking area, an unknown number of them in a video poker area, and at the Sunset Bar, bar tops, and they're all multi-game. And then there's a 5-play or 5-handed one in the high limit room, all-star poker machines. They also have the version of Deuces Wild that pays 98.91%. Looks like it's in the same location, same exact machines. Hopefully that answers your question, David. And by the way, you can go to this website yourself, vpfree2.com, and you can find your casino. Or you could do an advanced search based on games. Uh, 9.6 double bonus. So yeah, so 9.6 double bonus is considered the best according to this list, and 9.6 double bonus is going to be less, as 9.7 double bonus pays a little bit more than what 9.6 double bonus does. So I know 9.7 double bonus pays, was it 99.11%? So 9.6 double bonus is going to be lower than this than these here. So yeah, 9.6 double bonus starting at $1 is going to be the best one. So yeah, obviously if you go lower in denomination, they're going to be fewer out there. All right, let me go back because Justin did do more specification here. So let's see. If I type in here under fine, Elgin, we got Grand Victoria, and that's the only one that's listed here. Oh, is that what you're looking for? GV, Grand Victoria? Is that the one? because it starts with GB. I think this is what the one you were looking for. If you can confirm that for me, let me go ahead and put your comment up. I'll take a sip of water while I'm waiting. All right, awesome. They've got not so ugly deuces. They have starting at $1 denomination. So you've got a good version of deuces wild out there. Single hand. But looks like it's near the high limit area. And what is this? This is for the Players Club, I guess. $25 CI coin in. I'm assuming that stands for 1 point. So I'm guessing you need more. You need to put more money in to get a point in your Players card for this. A lot of casinos do that for very good video poker games because house ain't making that much off of you, so they're punishing you by giving you less on your Players card. But yeah, then there are 3 machines, and it's near the high limit area. They also have $5, $10 denomination. 4 machines. They don't specify where. It just says that they're Game Kings. What else you got here? You got 9-6 jacks or better. The same machines, I'm guessing, because it's multi-game. Near high limit area. 3 machines. Starting at $1. You got 9-6 double bonus. In the south section with all the gimmick games. That's a funny description. So south section of the casino, $1 single hand, double bonus. They don't specify the number. I guess there's quite a few. And then you've got a high limit one as well. 4 machines. And then it goes down from there. You got 9-5 double bonus, location unknown, progressive, and 9-6-5 double bonus, $1, progressive, location unknown, 12 machines. So these are what are listed for Grand Victoria Elgin. Okie dokie. Now, while I'm waiting for more questions from you guys, I do want to mention the last thing about online gambling. And that is, there is one state, only one state that actually has in its books, in the law books, that it is illegal for the player to participate in any form of internet gambling whatsoever. There's only one state where it's explicitly prohibited for the player, and that is Washington State. So I want to make that clear as well. If you're not located in any of the states here on PlayUSA.com that has fully legalized internet gambling of sort, most of you, it's going to be just sports betting, and you want to play, just keep in mind, most states you're on your own. Like I've mentioned before, it's just a gray area. So, but the individual person itself actively playing is not punished. But except in one state, and that's Washington State. So if you're in Seattle, if you're in Washington, no internet gambling for you. And actually, that even extends to play money as well. There was a court case. It was in federal court, actually, not in state court, but it was a court case in Washington State where a woman sued. I think it was Big Fish Casino to get the money back that she used to pay. You know how in social casinos you can pay for coins. You can buy additional coins if you run out. It's completely optional, but you don't have to do it. But she actually sued under Washington State's illegal gambling laws and won, which is also the reason why PokerStars does not allow players from Washington State to play for play money. It's the only state where you can't even. Not only you can't, it's illegal for illegal to gamble online. It's even illegal to for play money as well. So if you're playing like Double Down, Jackpot Party, Big Fish Casino that was mentioned in that court case, and then you've got And then you've got, of course, PokerStars uh, prohibiting play money action for for anybody in Washington State. So that's crazy. Justin, Chumba Casino, you were asking. Okay, so this is one that is quite, I think that is promoted by quite a few influencers in the slot community, I guess you could say. Um, this is a sweepstakes based site. Chumba Casino is sweepstakes based. Uh, it Because of that, it is a bit of a legal. They use the legal loophole to be able to offer a form of online gambling that works across most U.S. states, and it's done by, and it's not done by just Chumba. There are others out there. The same company that runs Chumba Casino also runs Global Poker. Global Poker is equivalent to is the equivalent for Texas Hold'em, for poker, while Chumba Casino is for slots and other casino games. But they're run by the same company. And how it works is that you obviously you deposit money and they give you play money, gold coins, but but you also get an equivalent worth of what they call sweeps cash, which can be cashed out for real money when you win. For example, I haven't played on this site, so I don't have a strong enough opinion to actually say whether or not you should play it. All I could say is you should do your research on it. And I will go ahead and mention a video of mine. Let me go ahead and look it up. If we go back to my thing here, I just want to look for one of my videos, and I could show it to you guys. Is the stream doing fine? Okay, yes, it is. All right, so I just want back here. I want to go to my channel, and let me go ahead and should be here under. I've got 2 videos on online gambling that I released back in June. I just want to show you guys what it is. Actually, let me just do a search here. Online gambling. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I have a couple of videos that I made back in June. So I'll go ahead and clear the comment. Oop. So we have Online Gambling in America, a discussion, part 1. This is a 33-minute video, and I believe I've discussed a lot of this, describing the different types of online casinos and what you're able to play based on your location, your location of jurisdiction. And this part 2, which is right here, discusses different deposit and withdrawal methods based on the site you're playing on. And I go through, I think on this one, part 2, near the end, I do go through the deposit options for, I think, Global Poker and Chumba Casino as well. But yeah, if you want to learn in more detail, you can skip to the ones where I discuss about the sweepstakes model. You can go ahead. And also, because it's a sweepstakes model, I'll give you a little bit of a hint right here. They say it on the website, and it is true from my understanding. No purchase necessary. So what you would have to do is you have to send a stamped envelope requesting, like, I don't know how much they give you, like $2 of sweeps cash or $5. It's not really much, but you could do it like a certain number of times each month. I'd have to look at the terms again to see what it is specifically. But yeah, go ahead and go back to this for a moment while I close this off. Yeah, so Let me go ahead and take a sip again. All right, so Justin, you see a lot of people winning 2,100. I'm guessing. Let's see who's been promoting it. I'm trying to think. I've seen images, but these are channels. By the way, that I don't really watch on a. Let's see. Obviously, was it Brian Christopher has been promoting it? Uh, there was that. I forgot that woman that's also, I think, had a sponsored ad that I saw on Instagram of it. So yeah, it is. Um, based on the legal wording, it seems to be safe. You just need to do, just like with any other site, regardless on the format, you should read, read the terms before you put a lot of money in it. I recommend, obviously, for the sweepstakes model, you can try to find ways to get some sweeps cash for free. Um, that also reminds me too. There are there have been cases in Europe where some online gambling sites, even though they're even those that are perfectly legal for those countries over in Europe, would pay a content creator to promote the casino and play high limits in order to, because a lot of people like to watch high limit games, and that draws in the views, and then they splatter the affiliate links all over the description of the stream, and then they can to get viewers to sign up. It it's a bit dirty, and I don't know if it's been cracked down on at the moment. I think Twitch, I think, is starting to get whatchamacallit, more strict on what type of online gambling sites can be shown on stream. So uh and I guess while we're still on topic, let me go ahead and let me actually go over to Chumba's website, see if I can learn something new here in case that I haven't already discussed. Okay. They somehow got a license from the Malta Gaming Authority. That's an accomplishment. Now, there is one, I think, a YouTube video saying that, oh, Malta's a bit, but I don't think so, because it is Malta's a big, uh, well, it's a small country of 400,000 people, right south of Sicily. If you look at it on the map, right in the middle of the Mediterranean, but Malta is a big player in the licensing of online gambling sites, especially for those based in Europe. And they do have a license from the MGA, Malta Gaming Authority. We can actually look it up right here. I'll go ahead and show you. So you can click on the MGA logo at the bottom of their website, and you can see their seal. So the company that runs the site, VGW Games Limited, their address, and their status of their license. So they offer a business to consumer license, and they're able to offer Type 1 and Type 3 gaming services. Flex Gaming Limited, Playtech, Evolution, NetEnt, Malt. Do they offer games from Playtech and Evolution? That'd be sick. Oh, I went to games and it's asking me to log in. I don't really want to set an account here. Let me go back. Um, yeah. If we go back to the thing, so that'd be that'd be cool. That's because it's difficult to Evolution Gaming only does businesses with like really top notch, to offer their games up to gambling sites that are like proper. They also have Type 3, which is peer to peer bingo. And these are the website URLs. You've got Chumba Casino, Global Poker, and Global Casino. As I told you earlier, Global Poker and Chumba are both our sister sites. Let me go to the terms and conditions here. I can get to the here we go. Terms and conditions. Last updated September 30th. Yeah, the games and platform do not offer real money gambling, and no actual money is required to play. So yeah, that's why you could send a postcard over to get some free sweeps cash, $2 or $5 worth. So yeah, I might. Only players in the United States, excluding the states of Idaho and Washington. Of course, I know Washington State is really against internet gambling, but also Idaho, I guess. Maybe this because sweepstakes model doesn't work there. And Canada, excluding Quebec. So yeah, if you're in Canada, you can also play unless you're in the province of Quebec. Are eligible to enter the sweepstakes. Please refer to clause 1.1 of the sweepstakes to check your eligibility. Can request redemption. Okay, so I'm going to skim through some of this just to see if there is anything worth mentioning. No transaction has been recorded by our customer account for 30 consecutive months. We will remit the balance of the redeemed value. Okay, so that's better than. That's better than. We'll take your money after 90 days. At least that's not there. So yeah, you purchase play money in the form of gold coins, is what they call it, and then you get a bonus amount in sweeps cash, which basically acts like real money. So all right, prize redemption methods. When you redeem your prize, you can redeem for gift cards, or you can redeem for cash. The cash payment will be made to the payment medium from which you purchased gold coins. Or if this is not technically possible to an alternative financial account you nominate, provided that account is legal or beneficially owned by you. Um, And if my video that I had on deposit and withdrawal methods, I think near the end I looked at the options for I think it's either Global Poker or Chumba. They're the same same sites. I think you can use Skrill to deposit and withdraw, or you could use I think a credit or debit card to deposit only, or and a bank transfer to withdraw. I think those are the options. The player's responsibility to ensure that your nominated bank account can accept transactions in U.S. dollars. Uh, well, it's a good thing to read this because okay, we got payments of over 10,000 may require longer processing times than usual due to blank clearance and security and fraud checks, and may also be paid in more than one lump sum. This may add 7 days to the normal processing time, but dependent on the circumstances of each individual case. Players can request to redeem prizes of any value. However, we reserve the right to allocate or pay prizes in smaller increments over a number of days until all prizes have been allocated or paid. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Sweeps coins are only valid for 60 days from the date you last logged on to your customer account, and will there automatically. So this is important. Why you want to make sure you look at the terms here. So they have an expiration date, much shorter than what online casinos would do for for people's money that's in their account. I think PokerStars in particular, it's God. I don't think they touch it for like 2 years or something before and then they start contacting you after that. But 60 days, wow. I guess if you play the site regularly, it's fine. But updating payment details, refused prizes, verification checks. Any independent credit verification requires our applicable laws. Yeah, this is pretty much typical of online gambling sites. Is that usually when you make your first withdrawal, or even before then, possibly depending on the site, they will ask you for identification. Make sure you're of legal age, but also of course to make sure you're in a location that you're legally allowed to play. That's not, a prohibited jurisdiction in the terms of service. So starting at an exceeding a value of $2,000. Photo ID, proof of address, and sometimes source of wealth. I have not been asked to provide source of wealth to anything before. I know that's like a very stringent requirement. I know that's starting to become commonplace in the UK. I've heard, in order because we want to make sure you're not you don't have a gambling addiction. So we need source of wealth. Are you sure you have the money for this? And good thing I mentioned this too. Speaking of problem gambling addiction, I should probably before I end off the stream, I should probably show you guys where you could go for help and assistance in case you or someone has a gambling problem. Because if I'm going to do a video on this, I have to make sure I provide some sort of resource for you guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and close it off here for a moment. We got 6 more minutes left of the stream. If you got any questions, I can still answer them. Let me just check and make sure the stream is good here. Looks like it is. Okay, awesome. Yes. All right. So let me go ahead and look for the. What is it? There's begambleaware.org. Is this a British site? Because I see this advertised everywhere. Yeah. Like at the bottom of every single gambling website, there's going to be some sort of gambling help website. This looks like this one's a British one, isn't it? Or is this one an Irish one? Because it has a. I'm just going to go ahead and get the sites here that. Let's see how you feel. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's all. All right, let me go to UK. Okay, so that's... And I'm going to assume... and all right, I see some chats. Hey, Raven. Good to at least see you stop by, even if it's just for a little bit. But yeah, you can, as always, you can watch the replay near the end. I'm just ending off the stream pretty soon right now to show you guys the different. What was the one? It was 1-800. The one that's shown in Nevada all the time. Okay, yeah. All right, so go ahead and get back on my screen here. This is the one that's advertised by Brantley of Cowboy Slots. Have a good night too, Raven. So yeah, so these are the the different hotlines for if you or a friend knows somebody about that has gambling problems, especially for internet gambling. That can be quite crazy. You're doing it from your home and all that stuff. So I just want to end it off with this. So this is the one that's advertised by that I've seen advertised in the state of Nevada. I'm guessing it's advertised in other places as well. Apparently, Cowboy Slots advertises this number in particular. I'm guessing it's the same there. In New Jersey, Pennsylvania, I've seen it advertised by PokerStars, and here in California, 1-800-GAMBLER is another one. But going to their website, it's West Virginia. That's quite interesting. If you are in Europe, though, if you're in the UK, there's GamCare. And if you're also in the UK and elsewhere in Europe, there's Be Gamble Aware, as well as a national gambling helpline as well. I'm assuming this is a British number or somewhere in the British Isles. But we're going to go ahead and end it off right here. And we didn't get to play this time around, but hopefully there were some good questions, though, some good video poker questions on places where you could play. And as always, VP free too if you're going to be going out to the casino and you want to know what video poker is good to play, what good games you have in your local area. Go to vpfree2.com and find your casino and see what they have and see if it actually is accurate too. Otherwise, for the topic of today, the online gambling, go to PlayUSA. What is it? .org, right? PlayUSA. No, it's .com/US. PlayUSA.com/US, and that will give you the list of states as well as some articles and some resources on the legal situation with internet gambling here in the United States. And if you're outside the U.S., if you're coming from Canada or elsewhere, well, you've got a lot more choices than the average American here when it comes to internet gambling. But maybe that's not going to be an issue. That's not really an issue for us, as we've got we're spoiled for choice when it comes to physical casinos. But we are at over an hour. We're going to go ahead and end the stream here. If you are watching this after the live stream, you can leave a question in the comment section. There's a lot more that I could talk about. There are those videos that I mentioned early on in the stream on internet gambling if you want to go and check those out. and where I'd probably discuss a lot of it already here in this stream, but there's a lot more that I go into in further detail on those videos, especially when it comes to deposit and withdrawal methods. The one thing I haven't made a video yet that I initially planned on was the was was how deposit bonuses work. That's an important thing as well, and that's something you have to keep in mind too if you're going to be gambling online. Oh, Mark, saw you right there. You're an hour late. It's 9 Eastern, six Pacific. It's same time as always. But yeah, you're late. Uh, but but it boo, you are. Nah, you're good. If you had something important to do, it wasn't. It's not a big deal. I bet you've been doing a lot of videos though. You had a bunch on. You had that one video you did on Cowboy Slots channel, and then you had the one for today on that new Barcrest slot that you just released. That's an awesome video. Uh, I'm assuming you've been busy with that, but you can always watch it from the beginning. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I've got nothing else to say, and there's no other questions, unless you have a question. But we'll go ahead and end it off. That is true. You've been quiet on Discord as well. Well, it's been quiet out there. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it off. So, as always, if you want to check out those videos on online gambling that I already mentioned, you can check it out on my channel. Go to playusa.com if you want to look at your state, and then I've mentioned already the list of the list of places that you can go to depending on your jurisdiction, whether you're in Europe or in America. That if you need assistance if you're having a gambling problem. But that is it. We're ending it off right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure you hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon to be notified for the next stream. I've got some things to work on, and I hope to get you a video tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna go live on Thursday for the weekly 20K live, and maybe the stream before that. Mark, are you gonna be playing poker on Thursday? I'll go ahead and ask you before I sign off. I guess I will mention while I'm waiting. We have 2 tournaments running. One at what is it, 3:30 Eastern time, and one at 9:30 Eastern. You will. Awesome. So I'll mention it again. Oh, there we go. didn't show up the first time. Is we have 2 tournaments scheduled, one at 3:30 Eastern and one at 9:30 Eastern. I will only go live, unlike last week. I will only go live at 9:30 Eastern unless we have at least 4 people in the afternoon tournament. Then I might go live there as well, assuming there's no family issues. But I will be going live for the nighttime tournament as always. So that is it. I'm gonna sign out right now. Thank you very much. I will see you for the next stream on Thursday. Take care and go make it happen.